Hi guys, my name is KP Ball, and as some of you guys know me from my previous videos on YouTube, I am an AMC MCQ tutor and also clinical tutor here in Australia. I'm also working as a registrar in ED at the moment, and I'm in training at the moment. Now, as all of you guys know, I've gone through the AMC standard pathway, and that's how I've started practicing here in Australia. And today, I thought maybe it's time for us to make a video on the AMC clinical exam for 2024. As you guys know, there's been a lot of changes and updates for the year 2024. So I was like, what better way to get the information out there than make a video and put it on YouTube, of course? Now, the thing is, you guys have to be very wary. The applications for the year 2024 from Feb to April starts on November 6th. I know, right? It's so close. It's just 5 days away. So you know what? I need to get that information out there. So let's get going. Now, before I do start, I just want to thank all the people for leaving such wonderful comments below and also for subscribing to my YouTube channel. It really does mean a lot. I know a lot of you guys have been posting your questions down below. I'm definitely going to get to you guys. I promise I don't leave any questions unanswered, but I will get to you guys, I promise. But I do want to also thank all of you guys who have taken the time to also leave really wonderful comments. It really does make my day, and thank you for that. And thank you for subscribing. So for today, do subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't, and do follow me. I will be releasing more and more videos as updates go by. So today, what we're going to talk about is the AMC clinical exam for 2024, as there's been a couple of changes. Now, for those of you who guys don't know what the clinical exam where it plays a part is basically once you've done your registration and everything, and you've done your AMC. This is again for the standard pathway, not the specialist pathway. So if you guys are going through standard pathway, you get registered with the AMC, do your EPIC verification. Once that's done, you have this exam part. Now, during this exam part, you have the AMC MCQ exam and the clinical exam. The clinical exam is what we're going to be talking about for today. Okay, so what does that mean? So, as you guys know, for the year 2024, the clinical exams are going to be held online. And again, the applications for Feb 2024 to April 2024 are now open, are now going to open on the 6th of November this year. Now, again, all the dates that are available on the AMC website, and that's the website that I put there. That's the link there. And how it is visualized is this is how they have kind of posted it on their website. Okay, so those are all the days. So have a look beforehand, see what day works for you the best, what day that you feel comfortable with, and that will help you. But the thing to remember is that in 2024, all the exams are going online. They don't have a face-to-face exam. Okay, so what does that mean exactly to have an online exam? So one is that this can be done outside Australia. I know, right? So in 2023, they said no, it can't be done outside Australia, but they have changed that. And I've got this confirmation from the AMC Council themselves. I did email them, I did get in touch with them. So this is completely real, and the exam can be done outside Australia. That means it can be done in your own home. It is usually done in your own home or an area where you can secure good internet access, and that you're alone and that there's no distractions, and that there is no other recording devices. The other positive things about this: you don't need a visa, you don't have to spend money on visa, you don't need to spend money on air tickets and come down to Australia. You don't need to find accommodation here in the meantime if you have no family members here. It is more economical for you guys. And last but not least, you can do this in a comfortable environment that you can actually go and practice doing mock exams, or do practice cases in a vicinity that you feel comfortable with good internet access. But guys, what is a downside to this? That your connection needs to be strong. You need to have an environment where your exam, the 3 hours or the 4 hours, is not interrupted. And because once it gets interrupted, you lose out on the station, and that does affect your exam. And you do lose out on the money. Okay, so that's something that I want to point out. So please make sure when you choose a vicinity that it has really good connection and you have a backup plan in place. Okay, because this has been happening quite often, and it's quite sad when you've prepared, you put so much work in, and it doesn't, it doesn't help because the connection didn't work out. Okay, so to take the online exam, what does that entail? So the criteria that the AMC has said is the candidate must have a room available with only them in the room and no one else. So how do they ensure that? There's a webcam that will be set up, and you will have to show the webcam around the room to make sure that there's no one else in there. There's no other recording devices. There's no other reading material or support or notes that can help you through the process or other technology in the room. If it is found, if they find you distracted, looking away, doing anything else, you will be automatically disqualified from the exam. Okay. And I cannot stress, do not try to cheat on the exam because it's an expensive exam. Okay. And then you must be also be wary that you must be free of distractions. Now, guys, the entire station is 10 minutes. You got 2 minutes to read the question, and then you got 8 minutes to do an examination or whatever the task is. In we don't in real life finish any sort of case in 8 minutes, but you're expected to do this in OSCE. So having a distraction in the room is actually going to cost you the case. Okay, so it's best to make sure you're alone, you're well practiced, and you are comfortable, you know the cases before you go for the exam. Okay, now coming down to make also, as once you have entered and you start for the exam and you've shown them the room and everything, and you're free of distractions, the AMC staff member is going to check for the candidate's identification, complete the following tests, which is checking around the room, and the candidate also has to verbally agree to abiding by the very strict policies of AMC exam regarding the security of the examination and the related materials. Okay, so you're giving a verbal agreement for that. All right, next. So, where can you find all this information? Well, guys, it's best to always go to the source. It's always best to find out from the source itself. So that's why I always suggest go to amc.org.au. It doesn't, however, doesn't say that you can do the exam outside Australia. This is something that I have got a written confirmation for. So do check out this website. Just type in AMC clinical exam and it will take you right to the homepage, and there are a lot of FAQs that can answer. And if you don't have it, if it still doesn't answer your questions, do pop it in the comment section below. I would definitely answer your questions. I would definitely get to your questions, and I'll definitely try making sure that you guys are not left alone to uh, book your exams, because at the end of the day, this is how you get to your fellowship as soon as possible. Okay, so do follow me on my Facebook group, and those are the clinical exam books. If you have any further questions, pop it in the comment section below. Ask me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you.